What's up? How we doing tonight? Hope everybody is well. It has been a long day. Long day. I don't know where y'all are, but where I am, overall it was a beautiful day weather-wise. And so spent most of the day, a large amount of the day outside with my 3-year-old and 6-month-old, and it just I actually contemplated, did I want to get on tonight? Did I not? But I was just like, sometimes I'm an extrovert, and so sometimes when I get on, even when I'm tired, like I get energized. So I wasn't sure if it was that kind of night or not, or if it was the kind of night where it was going to be just like, are we going to do this? Yeah. Woo. Chovy, how you doing? Oh, good to see you. Yeah, and the other thing too is in anything you set yourself up to do consistency, right? Like you set your calendar, you set your work schedule, whatever it is. Like you can't just call off just because you feel a little, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you just got to push yourself through it. I'm a real believer in that, because not everything is going to be easy. Not everything is going to be comfortable and good in life, right? So, but Chovy, kids are in bed. So great. No. Oh, I will say this, chat, coming later this month, being that we have the month sponsor right here from Factor. Check them out. We are !Factor. If you sign up through that, you can do like the smallest box possible. They then pay out they pay out to the stream for every single person who does that. It's like $100 a pop, like that gets paid out, and you get fed out of it. So it's a win-win. You get food, but because of the 2 orders that have happened there, and in the past 2 weeks we've had 20 gifted subs. It's every 20 accumulated subs equals 1 of these orders. I'm equating it to that. It means that we hit 3, which on the goal chart of 3 is I have to do a cooking stream at some point. So we're going to see how that goes. A cooking stream, and if we get 2 more, then Lady Delcurry will have to join me. She will be forced. No choices. Let me see why this is so high, or maybe I'm just sitting so low. What's crazy in the background is this right here, this picture frame. It's a picture frame of my wife from senior year of high school, smoking hot, and with it, like, it's really, the frame really pops. The frame really pops in the background. Not really here, no earbuds in, because I'm actually working on registrations for taco training. But I've missed you and had to say hi. Well, hello, ukulele. Thanks for stopping in, saying hello. Hopefully the captions let you see what I am saying. It's good to see you pop in. I do wish that there were other times, and thank you for the lurk. I do wish that there were other times that I could stream. I gotta be honest with you guys. I think my best time for streaming would be that, like, 9 to noon, like that morning. The morning time is really good. I don't hit the afternoon log time of like, oh man, smacked me. And it's also, evenings can just be difficult. It's the only time available to me right now, so I'm gonna take it. But evenings, like, I've never had the same kind of like energy for evening streaming that I have in normal daytime. And part of it too is because I have to, like, I have to control and limit certain things. I can't just be completely crazy self and let things fly, because I'm, you know, my wife might go to bed, both the kids are asleep, you know what I mean? So it limits, and it's an old house. If it was a nicer house with like a little bit of thickness to the walls, then maybe we could go after something like that. But as currently is, nah. Oh, I gotta see, guys. I was curious about something. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. There we go. That's the button I wanted. I wanted to see if I could add, what is this? Viewer attack. So there's this extension I wanted to test out. There's this extension. And it's it allows like throwing stuff. Like for you guys to be able to like throw stuff at me. um I have to go to the extensions permissions, but the idea of it is, where's it at? No, see, they're already activated. Why is it saying that? I should be good, but nothing showed up. That's the thing. That's, it sounds mean. Sheesh. Oh, wait a minute. Is it something like, do I do it like this? Yeah, let's get rid of that one. I don't want that one, and I don't want that one. I don't know what this is. I'm about to probably poop myself. Broadcaster's browser source is offline? What are you talking about? Okay, maybe it's not going to be as simple as it shows itself to be, but at this point, one half that? No clue. So yeah, I don't know how it goes active, but it's supposed to be like on. Oh, no, it is. So there's an overlay on the stream that should show like a tomato, to where you should be able to like throw an item at Delcary. That's great. That's great. It's a bit-based program. So like if you wanted to, I thought what's funny is like if I'm playing a Plague Tale, it's like medieval time because it's during the plague, is that you could throw tomatoes at me if I make stupid decisions or something. You could throw poop. You could throw a virus. Too soon? Okay. So yeah, it's just a fun thing, because there's an extension that I usually that I was putting on there last night, because there was the potential that we would be playing only up and that I would give you guys crowd control. So I had the crowd control app up and running, and I had the component, or I had it placed, yeah, as an overlay on the stream, but I didn't need that tonight. So I thought, hey, we never had this one on there, so let's put this on there. It gives me opportunity to be able to test some of the extensions out that I don't otherwise have time to do. But it's a lot of, it looks like it could be a lot of fun. But anybody who has bits that they want to use, buy something you want to throw at me. Come on. I stand more of a chance versus what's his name than Mike Tyson than Logan Paul does. Oh, anyway. Anywho. So See, there's the yawning. So I thought about, do I play? I didn't know if I wanted to play more Plague Tale tonight because I felt like I'm enjoying the game, but I felt like with how I currently am and the fact that I'm like doing a playthrough with it, I'm just like, I don't know that I want to. Or do I do it? Do I just do it and enjoy more gaming? That's the question. We never did this. I kind of want to do this. I kind of want to do, and I'm talking out here in riddles as if you're supposed to know what I'm talking about. Last week, we had a conversation, Chat and I had a conversation talking about Jersey Mike's and a couple other sub shops, sandwich shops. And so I had thought about, man, we should look at what are the top 20 and like tier list them out. And right here on tasting table, we can look at them. Let me open up a tier list. Oh, tier maker. So a fist, right? Anyway, let me see. Those are templates. Let me see if there is a template for this. Oh my goodness, I am yawning hard tonight. Sandwich shops? Wait a minute, somebody might have it. Let's see. Oh, come on. They barely have any on here. What about this one? No, they only have like 6 on. I don't get it. Oh, these are pitiful. We're just gonna make our own. What's the template name, guys? We're to go popular sandwich chains. Make your own template. Boom. Create a new one? Obviously. Create it. Well, thank you so much for that sub access for 43 months. My man, I appreciate you. Stick around. It's been 43 months, so you might as well make it more. You know what I'm saying? It was from last week when you reset. I got you. Now you just got that right. I don't have a Publix near me, but other local grocery sandwich shops. Yeah, unfortunately, this would all be like popular ones. You know what I'm saying? Should I create a single-use template, guys? Or should I create a public one? Oh wow, this is a lot more work than I thought it would be. Let's create a single use. There we go. Yeah, this will be simple. Create a single use tier list. How? What? It won't let me create. Oh, it's because you have to download and upload the photos to be able to actually use Tier Maker. Sheesh. I think we're just gonna do something a little lower on the tech scale, and we're gonna pull up notes. We're just gonna pull up the notepad. Holy cow, it makes me really white. But guys, we're just gonna pull up the notepad. Here we go. We're just gonna pull up the notepad. This is how we're gonna do it, right? Right? All right, and go figure, my headphones are beeping at me. They are beeping. I thought we had talked about this. I had brought up the idea of doing this, and I thought tonight's a good night. Let's do it. Last week when we were talking about Jersey Mike's and such, I thought, hey, I'm going to do like my top popular sandwich chains. I'm going to rank them. My headset was beeping at me. It just started beeping at me. Bloop, boop. That's basically what it does is bloop, boop. So, right now, there you go. I'm center now. Center stage. Oh boy. So this is what we've got. All right, get out of here. Oh, we got Christmas music playing. Get out of here, good King Wenceslas. So let's do this. We have. Let's just scroll through them real quick. Okay, Subway, of course, on the list. Let's go top. Or let's go popular. Snadwich? What is a Snadwich? Sandwich chains ranked. Boom. All right. So let's just write them down first. We got Subway. What else do we got? Get out of here with these ads. And then Quiznos. Subs. We don't need the word subs. We know we know Quiznos. We get it. And then let's go Blimpie. Interesting. I feel like I recognize Blimpie, but I don't know that I've really heard much about Blimpies. Portillos. This is, if you're curious where I'm getting this list from, it's from tastingtable.com. It's just like one of the first ones on Google. So I was like, okay, top 20, let's do it. Jimmy John's. We've all heard of Jimmy John's. Wawa. Wawa. You know, if Wawa's on here, then shouldn't Sheets be on here? Where's my Pennsylvania peeps at? I'm just kidding. Which? That's just fun. Superior sandwiches. Ooh, that's okay. That's a little bit arrogant. That's a little bit arrogant. Schlotzky's, bro. We got the ZSKYs. We got a little bit of a. Is that Polish? When it does that, I don't know. No, not Polish. I'm not gonna remember it right now. It's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me. Here's Penn Station. Somebody had mentioned this last week in chat, and I hadn't heard about them at all. And I live on the East Coast. I'm just gonna rate it as Penn Station. Why did I do all that work? Come on, be smarter. Don't work as hard. Primanti's, if you're Pittsburgh. Oh, Primanti's, yes. I wonder if that's on this list. Is that though considered a sub shop? That's usually Primanti's sandwich. Well, we're talking about sandwich change, so yeah, no, Primanti's sandwiches, yeah. Capriotti's. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just gonna rate it as Capriotti's. And then Publix. Heard of Publix? Never had a Publix. Jersey Mike's. Okay, so there's gonna be a lot that are on this list that enter the have never had category. Firehouse Subs. And then El Pompeii. From Good Bread is what that means. All right. And then we've got Potbelly. Potbelly Sandwich Shop. That's a southern one, isn't it? Jason's Deli. That's the most, dude. If you want a white man's sandwich shop, go to Jason's Deli. Like that. Oh man. Mendocino, is that Mendocino or Mendocino Farms? Okay, there's some of these. I'm gonna let you guys help fill in some too. Panera Bread. Brett. A Manger. Don't know that one. All right, let's add some ones. I'm gonna throw Sheets on here. I'm gonna throw Primanti on here. Primanti Bros. Chat. What are some others that I should throw on here that I should rank maybe? Got Publix. It's a grocery store down here. Oh, I got you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Panera isn't really, but it's sandwich. These are popular sandwich chains. Okay. Now we can eliminate some if we feel like they're not actually like, we're talking about sandwich and subs, like towards the submarine sandwich kind of idea. So let's review through this. If we feel like that they don't really fill that. Subway I think does. Quiznos I think does. Blimpie I don't know. So Blimpie, I'm just gonna have to take Blimpie out. I might as well just eliminate the ones that I've never had, right? Just eliminate the ones I've never had. Portillos, don't know it. Jimmy John's we'll keep. Wawa we'll keep. Wawa. Wait a minute. Chat, I need your vote. Would you consider Wawa a submarine sandwich place? Because Wawa to me is like, and Sheetz is the same way. Like you can get a lot of different kinds of sandwiches there, but it's a made to order kind of situation. It's not just sandwiches. You know what I mean? Like, might not be around on the East Coast these days. Oh, I got you, Axis. Is that what it always was on the East Coast? We'll come back. Like, I want to see some thoughts in chat about Wawa and Sheetz. Okay. Schlotsky's Deli. Don't know it. Which? That just sounds super fun. Sounds super fun, but I've never had it. Never had it. Penn Station. I've never had it. Maybe I should list some of these and people can be like astounded by how terrible. But I feel like I need to take Penn Station out. Lenny's Grill and yeah, Capriotti's. Don't know. Publix I've never had. Wow, this is gonna like make me look like one of those ones I was complaining about. They only have 6 options here. Yeah, because basically that's all you had. Au bon pain. That's the French Ebon Bay. Au bon pain. Gone. Penn Station is pretty decent. Some people had said that last week. I just have never had it. Potbelly. That sounds like a southern one. I've never had it though. Jason's Deli. I don't want a healthy white man's sub. Nope. I'm just kidding. Mendocino Farms. Don't know it. Panera I've had, but do we consider that a submarine sandwich place? I wouldn't. I'm deleting it. Pret a Manger. Don't know. Publix out because it's primarily a grocery store. Okay, yep, gone. Permane Brothers. I can see that for sandwich. The question is, are there any other like well-known or more popular? Let's do this. Let's search it. You know what I'm saying? Let's look here. These people have theirs rated, but I just want to see if there's a different list. A different one is in the list. Panera. Why is Panera on there? Well, they consider themselves a sandwich shop, but we're not just talking sandwiches. We're talking submarine sandwiches, and we're also not talking Philly cheesesteaks, right? Because to me, yes, it's made in the same bread, similar bread, depending on where you go, right? But it's not. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about submarine sandwiches. Which I already got rid of. Portillo's out. Quiznos, Blimpie. Maybe I'm less. Arby's? Why is Arby's listed as... Oh, it's because it's just talking about sandwich sales. This is the struggle. We're not talking about sandwiches. We're talking about submarines, right? We're talking about split bread sandwiches, not split bun, like not completely separated bun sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? We're in the Bread Corner Bakery. I don't recognize these. The Pret a Manger place again. Publix Deli, Potbelly, and Jersey Mike's again. I don't know. Are there any that I'm missing, guys? Snarfs. Snarfs. You guys can't see where I just highlighted. Snarfs. Never. Oh, somebody needs to get fired if they named their place that. Anyway, so let's do this. So we've got. We'll go back into here just so we have. So we've got the good old. We got Subway, Quiznos, Jimmy John's, Wawa, Jersey Mike's, Firehouse Sub, Sheetz, and Permane Brothers. These are places that I've had submarine style sandwiches. Permane Brothers, no. Permane, I think I would put, like, it's known for sandwiches, but is it known for? Let's just settle this. Let's see some images. Yeah, see, this is a sandwich. This isn't a sub. Permane's is off. Bye-bye, Permane's. I want to see what Google says. Is Wawa considered a sub place? I don't know how I would want to word that. Look what pops up. Sub style. Okay, maybe we keep Wawa. Look at that. Look at that. It's in a picture next to Subway. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's get rid of that and let's write sheets. Ah, yeah, see? MTO, baby. Made to go. Made to order, sorry. MTG is made to go. Oh, da, 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 da. Oh, yeah, and then you got like the big mots. The big mots. Okay. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. We'll keep those. But this is very limiting. Look at that. 7. What is Substation 2? I've never had Substation 2. I've never heard of it. Soups. Wait, subs, salads, and more. Interesting. Where is this at? Is this more? Is this a southern thing? More Christmas music. Now we're decking the halls. What the heck? Interesting. I mean, with a name like Substation, you would think that they do subs. I gotcha. Yeah, Axis. I mean, it's 4 minutes ago. He's probably mid-clean right now. Schlotsky's is down here. Never had it. I gotcha. Okay. So I'm going to have to keep Substation 2 out of my rankings because I've never had them. I never heard of them until you said them. I mean, that looks good. Man, there was a place near me way back in the day. There was a place near me that now is where I go to get my haircut whenever I feel like getting my haircut. And it was called the Ground Chuck. And the Ground Chuck, the people who, some of the older people who used to work there years ago, when that place was shut down, the deli at the local grocery store, like a block and a half down the road, opened up. And they started working there. They went there and started working there in that deli and making subs and stuff. So you could still get kind of the reminiscent, like, packed, but it's not a chain. It was just a private. It was just a local joint that was well known. And actually, it's really cool because the place was named after a missionary. And there's a story to it that I don't remember enough of off the top of my head. But yeah, it was always. Let me see if the internet has anything to say about this. Probably not, because it's such a close by to me. The history of hamburger meat is what came out. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna have anything about it, but it used to be. It was a guy who, I don't remember where he was a missionary to, but was known for his missionary work and stuff, and had opened up. It used to be a butcher shop, and then it became the sub shop and such that was known as the Ground Chuck. And that place, good, and even sometimes you get some reminiscent ones at the local deli in that small town grocery store, and it's really good. But we're at that place to where, like, that one, the the chains and the bigger places are just taking over everywhere, and so you have small town mom and pop stuff like that are shutting down more and more. And the pharmacy just shut down in this place and moved all of its customers over to CVS. And there was another small town one that we had some of our son's stuff through, who he retired as well, basically got bought out by I think CVS. So yeah, they've taken out the kind of the little man. See if Sandy's sold more than hot dogs. What? I'm not sure I understand that question, Red. If Sandy's sold more than hot dogs? What? Is Sandy's like the name of a certain sub or something? Ground Chuck, why am I afraid of eating wood? But okay, here we go, guys. Let's do this. We've got... I wish there was a way. There probably is a way that I don't know about of, like, cleaning off, because I don't want this giant white... Man. Is there a way for me to, like, clear off what's on my... That's all right. We'll just do this, I think. Woohoo! That's just so bad. I want to be able to do this out here, but I don't want all this mash. I don't want all that mash. So we got Subway, Quiznos, Jimmy John's, Wawa, Jersey Mike's, Firehouse Subs, Hot Dog Place, I got you, and Sheets. I will tell you guys this. On this list, a place that I have only ever had, back in the day, this place, I remember hearing arguments comparing it because the hot sub shop at that time, I remember always hearing about, with the time of Jared and losing weight, Subway, right? Everybody always talked about Subway. Well, with Subway, the competitor, or at least what I recall being the one that was always talked about on equal level, and then some people choosing it, some people choosing Subway, was Quiznos. Quiznos is one that I've only ever had in like airports, really, and I never understood what the hoopla was about, and so I think Subwise, to my knowledge of what I've had, I would probably put Quiznos down towards the bottom. Really, I probably would. I don't know where y'all would do it, so we're just gonna do it like this. All right, 3, 6, 7. So 7th, I'm gonna put Quiznos. All right, and then 6. Now some of these have to, kind of have to do with the fact I've not had them a lot. But then again, I really believe if I had one that I really thought was delicious, it would definitely be one that I would try to return to. Or try to find ways to be able to have. I love chicken sandwiches. There's no chicken sandwich like a Chick-fil-A sandwich. My wife and I love as many times as possible whenever we have to travel to Ohio to see friends or something like that. We always make a point to stop at Chick-fil-A, or on the way home, swing by Chick-fil-A, get extra Chick-fil-A sauces. I mean, I'd be lying if I didn't say that there's been a number, the amount of times that I've told the person taking our order about, like, yeah, traveling home, we don't have one near us and stuff. You play the sob story, and then they pack your bag full of Chick-fil-A sauces because you don't have access to them. Meanwhile, there's a squeeze bottle of Chick-fil-A sauce from the local grocery store in our fridge. Oh man, love it. Blue, stop. I never changed how long that sits up there. Man, that's forever. I need to shorten that big time. But guys, so I think I might actually have to take Jimmy John's off this list, because if I'm honest, I can't remember if I've had Jimmy John's. So just for the sake of authenticity and reality, I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna take Jimmy John's off. I don't want to make something up about that. But the Quiznos at the bottom, and I think quality of sub and enjoyment of sub, I would have to say Wawa is at 5. And that's because Sheets is at 4, and I have always thought that Sheets had better sandwiches than Wawa. Just saying. So, Blue, you just missed it. I talked about the ground chuck, and if I could put local ones on here, but these ones are popular sandwich chains I'm talking about. Just talked about the ground chuck history, and therefore what has been affected by the local markets, the local deli sandwiches. And where they definitely would rank. I've never had Rudders. So one of the pieces you didn't get, since you just came in, was these are ones that I have been to, and so it's only a list of like 6. It's only a list of like 6. Subway, Quiznos, Wawa, Jersey Mike's, Firehouse Sub, Sheets, Red Riot. I will get to your shower thought upon completing this ranking here. We got Quiznos at 6, Wawa at 5, Sheets at 4, and then following along with people are probably going to blast me for this, and maybe, well, this is my list, so you can't blast me for it. I will admit, I think there's some nostalgia that comes with it because of memories that I have with certain people there, but also I feel like I can always get a pretty quality sub every time I'm there. And could the rankings on here change if I've had some of these more? Most likely. Like I said earlier, I've only had Quiznos like in airports like twice. Wawa, I've only had like twice. Sheets, I've had a bunch. Um, Jersey Mike's, I've only had once, maybe twice, and so that. It's hard for me to state with a surety without knowing that some of these could change if I had them a couple more times. But at number 3, I would probably actually have to put Jersey Mike's. Just talking about Subway subs, submarine sandwiches. I'd have to put Jersey Mike's, and then at number 2, I would have to put Subway, and at number 1, I would have to put Firehouse subs. Firehouse subs. Again, it's limited because I've only had Firehouse subs once, but at a football coaches conference down around DC I don't know how long ago it was now, 6 years ago. Best subs I've ever had. It was so good. It was so good. I would say better than ground chuck I was talking about earlier. Like, it was so good. So I can blast you if I'm helping you make the list. Well, you're helping me with ones to choose from on the list, but I'd rank them. They're mine. They're all mine. Okay. So this is how I got it, guys. Firehouse subs at number 1. So see, okay, this is painful to me because the firefighting union. Yeah. What's painful for me is knowing that, like, I've had better subs in my life. And to know that I have Subway at number 2, it just doesn't feel right. What kind of... Oh, bro, this was... Let me see if I can pull up their menu and maybe look. But this was 6 years ago. 2017, 2018, something like that. Firehouse sub menu. Let's see what pops up. Must have been gold-plated. What, have you guys had Firehouse subs? What do you think about Firehouse subs? I said to block it. You're not allowed to know my location. Jeez, stop asking. Let's go. Oh, the only way it'll let me know is if it goes by location. Order now. I don't know. Give me an address. Give me a random zip code, guys. Oh, no. I can go to... Hey, don't. Did it work? Oh my goodness. Did it hit me? Oh, that was a new thing I threw on tonight. I thought, hey, let's see. Let's have some fun with this. 90210. I have the wrong shorts on for that. I didn't see any. You didn't see anything? The tomatoes are not throwing? Well, now they're throwing. You get what I'm saying? Oh, this is... All right, we got some work to do now, guys. We got some work to do. Well, no, the good news for you is anybody who did that, oh, nope, it doesn't show up as a... Like, because I normally, with redemptions, I can hit the X and it refunds you. But that goes through that app. I don't know why. Oh, no. So if you guys did that, the viewer attack tomato, I think doesn't that mean that you now have one? And so now you probably have to click on the overlay on the stream, find the tomato and throw it? Isn't that what that means? Oh, man. I don't know where we were. All right. I might not be able to find it. Chovy is ready to attack? No, they're throwing. Might I review the stream? 1 out of 5 stars. No, this is a brand new test. It says it's 50 bits. Oh, interesting. Because it's supposed to allow you to to gain that. Here, don't fret. I'm gonna open up my extensions. Okay, see, we're looking at it. Okay, just take a breath. Take a breath. I'm going to viewer attack. We're clicking on it. Set how much bits are required. Viewer attack also includes special non-throwable items with incredible animations. You can activate chat permissions so that your viewers will receive a chat feedback when they get new items with bits. Okay. Configure. It was already configured. What is going on? Settings. Create a new browser source. I already did all that. I already did all this. Copy URL again, I guess? It is on top of everything. It tells me to make sure you put it on over top of everything. It is. And it says extension activated. Click to refresh. I refreshed it. Oh, something's loading. Did you guys see that? Did you guys catch it? Top corner. There we go. There we go. For 100 bits, you can fling poo at Delgary. Here we go, guys. I see it loading. Viewer attack. Did anything happen? 0 out of 5 will come back again. Be a socialist. Make it free. Yeah. You should do a list of best sweet teas. Well, bro, I'm very limited there. I am very limited there. Wait a minute. So now... Oh my goodness, you could get like a whole case of tomatoes. Oh, that's how many... Oh, guys, listen. So here's a cool thing about this. Is, well, first of all, we have to see if this works. We need somebody, now that I have it refreshed and it's actually showing up, we have to see if it actually does it. So somebody redeem, like in chat, somebody redeem the viewer attack tomato one and see what happens. Okay? Somebody do it. Homemade is better than Lipton. Well, amen to that, obviously. But so the way that works too, I'm waving my mouse like you guys can see. Oh, I heard it. Did I just get whacked in the face by a tomato? Please tell me it worked. At least you guys are using channel bucks and not, you know, somebody's not spending on bits. Did it still not work? No. Well, I blame this extension. This extension is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to create camaraderie to where the chat that already gangs up on me can have fun throwing things at me at the same time. And I don't feel a thing. I don't know why it's not. We'll get rid of these. And then, is there a way to... channel points are... See, this is the thing. No, see, that's working. Tomato is there. Or we could do, like, for 10,000, somebody could throw poo at me. Or something. I'm just seeing if it updates. So anyway, the thing I was getting to is up in the top left corner, it shows viewer attack, and it says 50 out of 1,000 bits. I have it set to like if the lowest I could go was a 1,000 bit goal. If somebody if the community hits 1,000 bits, then what it allows is mass attack. And in a mass attack for 60 seconds, everybody has access to certain ones for free. All items become free for viewers to use, so you can throw anything at me. 10,000? I'll throw poo at you for 1,000. I'll drink the entire jug and be peeing like a racehorse. Oh, dude, I'd be willing to try. I love sweet tea. I really do. And it depends on what kind of sweet tea, because there's been different sweet tea that I've had in the South that has been talked about to be like this great stuff that like isn't like, it tastes more like the corn syrup or something like that. It's nasty. Go to extensions permissions. They're on. I gave them permission. I gave it permission. My question is just, why is it not... Here's my bigger frustration that I'm finding about this extension. We might just get rid of it, guys. Is that I can't just hit like on Stream Elements. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. I added the browser source, but I've never hit next. Can I get some L's in chat, please? Some exclamation point oofs. Alright, let's hit done. Now y'all should have some fun. Because now it says all steps were completed. Now you're ready to go. That was a tomato. Yes. Very good. Very good. Right. Right in my... Yeah. Like, I know I can't taste it or anything, but literally right at my mouth. Right at my mouth. Oh, goodness. Just sit back and choke, not breathe. Goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we got a double clip on that one. All right, guys, I think it's working now. Needless to say, when we're when we're doing like a Plague Tale playthrough, this will not be active. Oh man, that was worth 10,000 points. So what I'm understanding, guys, is you can use, and maybe I'll set more of it up, but you can use, I'll only have a couple of them. You can use your channel points for like a tomato, and I just did the poop one as a funny one for 10K. And then you open up, you click on the stream, there's an overlay that you click and it opens up, and then you can look at what items you have, your items, and then you can choose it and throw it. Or you can, if you want other ones straight through, you that aren't available through the chat, you can look at other ones too. Like if we're playing a Plague Tale and you want to throw a virus at me, you know, because of plague, by all means. I'm just kidding. This will not be active during a Plague Tale. It will not. It will not. Oh man. So I do apologize. What I was saying earlier, guys, is what frustrates me is I can't, like, in Stream Elements you can reset it and it'll do one that may be missed. And so then for those of you who did like the tomatoes earlier, it would actually do the tomato later on. So that is kind of fun. What do you guys think? Is that something we keep around on this channel? People can have fun with. It's a little bit incentive too. and any FPS we should be able to shoot you. Bruh, I shut off. There's one on there that is there's a gunshot one, and I shut that one off because I didn't know if it was like showing the gun shooting, which would be against Twitch TOS, or if it's just a sound. I don't know, but I just had shut it off. So, and no, I listen. This is my stream. I'm not giving you the capability to be able to just hop in and shoot my character in an FPS game. How are they hitting me right in the face? That one hit me right in my third eye, right? Goodness gracious. Oh, yes, okay. Zach missed with that one. Good. You guys are gonna have too much fun on this. But that's the thing too, is the viewer attack. Like even when they're thrown at Zach, when they're thrown, when they're ones that are straight from the channel bucks, they're fun ones that you can use. But when they're ones that are purchased by bits, it adds up into the viewer attack. And if the community goes after that, what it does fills up, and when it hits that bit amount, then it's free to everybody. All of the items in the shop are free to everybody for 60 seconds to just start going ham like a hype train, but throwing things at Tuggery. Oh man, a poo train. Isn't that called a doggy trail? Oh. Oh, I'm glad we got that figured out though, because I feel like that could be fun. That kind of extension, I feel like fits a lot of people in this community. You guys like to try and come after me, and this is a way for you to just be able to chuck stuff at me, even though you can't actually chuck stuff at me through the screen. And you don't have to like try and chuck something through the screen. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to lose your capability. Red Riot, a while ago you asked me to pull out a shower thought. Let me open up my folder here. Here we go. We have, whenever you eat canned pieces of fruit, you are more than likely sharing one whole fruit with someone hundreds of miles away. That's interesting. Bro, somebody talk to Naz. I need to get his green screen, put it up in the back, and then I need to have like a shower cap thing, and like the redeemable on stream needs to be that I like when I do that, I get up from my chair and I change scenes, and it shows me in green screened into a shower, and while doing shower move like cleaning on the armpit and stuff, I pull this shower, like quick switch scenes with like Jimmy Fallon or something like that. When they're doing something, they set up the Mad Lib theater, and then they run and obviously they pull something on. They pull on a suit real quick or something. Oh my goodness! It's throwing ninja stars at me. Oh, what the heck? Dude, I don't even know what all you guys can throw at me. Like I saw 2 or 3 that I was like, I don't want that one. A hype train just started. Let's go. Chew. Chew. Y'all with these bits because you want to throw stuff at me. Oh my goodness. Guys, and one of the things about that is you guys will have limited time to be able to earn exclusive what are they called? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, no, Axis, I think you shouldn't. I think it's more fun. I think it's more fun to. Okay, that's trippy. I got like a 5-second delay here on my stream manager on Twitch to be able to manage different stuff, and I tried to dodge it on OBS, and then I looked over and I saw it coming in, and I went to dodge it, but it wasn't actually coming. It was the previous one. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. Let's go. Oh my goodness, you guys. All right, fine. I better get ready for this. I'm getting ready for that Mike Tyson fight, right? Dude, you guys are trying to get a viewer attack. Oh no. I feel like so. I did it again. I looked at the wrong toilet paper. What? Oh, is that for when somebody throws throws poop at me? You can throw the toilet paper at me. Oh my goodness. Oh, why do I keep going that way? I'm letting it smack me in the side. I did it. I need to hide this screen up here. This screen up here is just tripping me out, yo. Oh, goodness gracious. Halfway there, guys. 550. That's funny. I screenshot the items. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So what I was saying to that Axis was it's kind of fun not to, because like I know ones that will come, right? I know different people will try to throw poop. I know different people will try to throw tomatoes. Obviously,
mass attack starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Open your viewer
mass attack
at the stream for free, guys. Oh no, what's about to happen? What's about to happen? Oh no. Oh. So guys, if you just go straight through. Oh, we got rockets. Oh my goodness. If you just click on the video and you and it opens up, you should be able to use any of those for free. You don't have to do the channel point ones right now because Axis made it available, finished it off, so that way there should be a viewer attack. Oh my goodness, I have to learn to move this way too. Oh, I got out of the way, that one blew. I wonder if I put my face oh dude, are they like, what's the word called? They are. They go to wherever my face is. So if I start over here. Okay, I think we're good. Oh no. Oh, I'll just sit over here then. That's so uncomfortable. Oh, let me move my camera to my advantage. Oh, get away from here, Red. Oh my goodness. Dude, how funny would it be though if I got like, it just feels weird seeing poop slide down the side of my face on the screen. If I got to a certain point, we got 50 seconds left on the hype train. We're at 78% of level 1. At the end of like I die after doing something in a Plague Tale, you know, medieval kind of thing, and you guys got a viewer attack, a mass attack at that time, and just started chucking tomatoes at me or something like that. You have two boys, you'll probably get poop thrown at you. Yeah, I don't know about thrown at me, but sprayed at me, shot at me. You know, that whole scenario. It has happened. Zach, do the right thing, not the wrong thing. Guys, I appreciate y'all. It is bring out your dead. I'm actually feeling quite better.
Mass attack starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Of the hype train.
Mass attack.
Alexis, what are you trying to throw? Another mass attack. How'd you get another mass attack?
Nani?
Oh.
Nani?
Oh my goodness. Dude, that sumo guy won't go away.
Nani?
Have you guys met my little man here? Oh, what? A jack-o'-lantern. Little amens. I love it. A brawl. What in the world? It's nobody's. Oh, no. Blue, that was way too close to actually landing right on my mouth. Dude, that kiss landed almost right on. It landed on my chin. That was way too close for comfort. Stop it, Red. Stop it. About to beat your last record. Keep up the support. Oh my goodness, guys. We're at 36% of whatever this level is. For level 2. For bits, and it says that we're halfway through this one. We're almost to our record, our channel record. Wow, I didn't even know that. For a hype train. We've never completed a level 2. Somebody played the theme, not me. Wait, are you serious? I can't hear. What were they playing sound? Because I specifically have it set up to do the viewer attack. And to have the sound. To have the sound controlled by me. Bro. Thank you so much. 9 months. Our stream baby is due any moment. Let's go. Appreciate you, man. Those throwables that play sounds this whole time? Are you kidding me? Okay, somebody do like the channel point one if it stopped doing the viewer attack thing. And somebody do like one of the channel point ones, somebody who has a bunch of channel points. And I tried to do the monitor the sound so I could hear the sound from viewer attack as well. Oh, I just heard it. Wow, that's kind of loud too. I'm going to turn that down a little bit because you don't want it to overdo whatever we're doing. You just want it to be just noticeable. Which one did that? I got to shut that one off because I do not want any kind of relatable sound or whatever to anything related to pornographic content at all. Configure. There's got to be ones that I can shut off. I'm curious which one it was. Mwah. Okay, that was the kiss. What about that? Hey, thanks for the 50 bits. Axis, my goodness. I'm at 12 months. Exclamation point watch time. All right, we're going to shut off a couple of these, though, because I don't... Yeah, the brawl. It was the brawl. So guess what? We're shutting that one off. What does the sumo sound like? Nani? Nani? I love it. Blue Trooper with 45 bits. You guys, look, dude, we are literally, like, if I held my fingers up here, we are this close to where we have ever made it the furthest. We're at 69% of level 2. This is the furthest. We're this close to... Okay. I think... What just happened there? Did it just end? Yep, that's where it ended. That's where it ended. Unfortunately, that is the end. We came so close to beating the record. We'll have to do it again in the future. Now that you guys know, there's some hype train emotes that are out there now. But I liked the brawl. Well, guess what? I don't like the fact that that you threw a kiss at me. Okay? I don't like that at all. And what was the other ones? There were other ones down here. What is this? Okay, so the... Oh, that's interesting. The gunshot one, it actually puts like a quick... Oh, that blue. That is very... That... Yeah, now we're on to something. Now we're on to something here. So loud. It scared the bejesus out of me. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, that scared me. Oh. Here's the negative. The negative thing is if I move the sound down of one, it moves them all. Oh, no, it doesn't. All right, we turn that one down a little bit. Let's see if this is... Wow. Okay, let's see what it sounds like now. That one sounded loud, but it was manageable. Am I right? Am I right? It was still pretty loud. Well, it's supposed to be because it's supposed to make me crap myself when you guys do that to me. You know what I'm saying? I can turn it down a little bit more. I have it at 50% volume, guys. I have theirs at 50% volume, plus I have the viewer attack part at negative 12 decibels. You guys are insane, by the way. A sub and 2,300 bits plus all the bits from the viewer attack. Votes in chat. Give me a 1 if we should definitely make sure that this is on as much as possible. A 0 if you think that that'll be too much. It's fun that we tested it, but that'll be too much. Vote in chat right now. A 1 meaning, yeah, let's do it. A 0 meaning, don't. And warning, I'm going to test another sound on here. Oh, okay. That wasn't bad at all, but that was from, like, The Ring or something, wasn't it? What is this one? Oh. Interesting. All right. Oh, that's cute. Hi. That's stinking cute. That's stinking cute. What's this one? All I see is a cute little marmot jump up and then just hit us with the... Oh, I'm glad I streamed tonight. For those who weren't here, I had contemplated not, because it's been a long day. I was feeling very tired and just worn, and I know that sometimes I'm an extrovert, and so sometimes when I do stuff like stream, it actually energizes me, and so I'm glad that I did it because, man, oh, this has been funny. And then there's a little... He's just gonna walk all the way across. That was so unexpected. And it peed on our sponsor. How? That's not nice at all. Get out of here. That's funny. All right, let's check this one out. Dude, these are hysterical. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man. I guess I will keep the gunshot one on because it's just this where it hits a bullet hole like that. The location of these, that, oh, it disappeared. Yeah, no, I think I can keep ones like that on. It'll just depend. I have to think. I have to try and make sure that I remember, because if I'm like doing something specific for streaming versus if I'm doing one that's going to then be a like if I do a first time playthrough and it's purposely being set up as something that I'm going to create into a video, then that might be a little bit of different approach. Plus, obviously, this stuff can be very distracting if I'm trying to do a first-time playthrough for a story or something. But if I'm doing like Apex or something like that, yeah, something like that could be. Now, it's not gonna, that gunshot is not gonna sound the same, but but still, that idea, that's pretty funny. I'll have to. I only saw a blue vote. I don't know what anybody else thinks, but. One in chat if you think we should definitely look at keeping this, and 0 something thinking that no, it'll be too much over time. But River, what's up? You have missed the entire plague of being. I don't know how to word what I'm saying. People have been throwing things at me on stream because of a new extension. I'm tired. I'm worn. Should get a red dot for a sniper laser. Dude, there's actually a way. Let me show you guys like what I can do. I can. Oh wait, I will have to put this though on. River, how you doing? I will have to put this on another, like if I go over to PC and somebody were to throw something, it's not currently on here because I didn't put it on yet. So see that, because that's a thing too, you know. And if I'm doing Xbox, I'm gonna have a small camera with the main gameplay, so I'll have to add that onto things. Okay, that's not a big deal. I'll just have to do that. But this is what what I can do is I can look at the amount, and I think like I could I could change. And so I'll go through and I'll look at these. And the other thing that I can do is I can choose. Those are the viewer attack ones, the ones that you guys saw there. And so, oh, River, nice. Oh, you got some poo. Don't throw it at my face. That's all I gotta say. We already had that happen once. Check out the clips. Somebody landed it right in my mouth. Blue Trooper threw it right at my mouth. I did not see it coming. So if you redeemed it via the channel points, you click on the stream. There's an overlay you can click, and it will then show you, like, you can choose then your items, and then you can use it and throw it. Or you can buy other ones via bits, which then builds up to this, which has already happened tonight. And when the community does that over a period of time, it builds up. And oh, why do you want it in my hand? I love the sound of that one. I don't love the sound of that. That sounds kind of weird, but that is very fun. But anyway, so this builds up, and then when this builds up through the community, when it hits the goal, right now I have it set to 1,000 bits. When it hits that, everybody has access to all items, all throwable items, for 60 seconds for free. So then it creates just a mayhem. Your hand was right there when I tapped. Wait, are you able to tap where it throws? Is that what it's doing? You guys are not sharing information with me that I think is very, very important. Oh, so I can't do some sort of fun thing like having some sort of target on the screen and be like, whoever's throwable hits this first gets, because you guys can just tap the target. That is hysterical. It's a bit weird on mobile, but still works. Well, I'm glad to hear that it works. Thank you for giving me the review from everybody who's taken part. Shay Cutshaw. Bro, thank you so much for that Prime resub. 16 months. Man, it has been a minute. How have you been, Shay? Welcome to the party. We're people out here throwing poo and tomatoes at my face. We can throw poo at that caterpillar of a mustache you have. Yeah? You want to see it up close and personal? Yeah? I should... Okay. All right. We somehow need to create some sort of, like, bits... Have a bits goal. Again, the amounts for the different throwable items and stuff, I'm going to have to revisit them. Because I want some that are more feasible for people, and I want some that are a little bit more... You know, you got to invest to get the poop kind of thing and stuff like that. But something that redeems where I have to put the overlay on this screen and I have to sit still while you guys just brandish me. I'm a man of 1,000 ideas. I don't know if they're any good, but I got them. Been good. Brought home our 3rd child recently, so that's a bit of adjustment, but college is on spring break, so it's a light week for me. Bro, yeah, because you also, first of all, congrats, man. Congrats on number 3. But you also, this is your first year in the whole college realm, or is it your 2nd year? Doing the whole college RD, right? Is that what you're doing, RD? But guys, this was the other thing I wanted to show you. Nobody throw anything at me because I'm switching screens. I don't want you to miss out on your fun. But right here, I can do channel points, and then I could set up ones that I can make available in channel points for what cost. And so I would want to make a couple of them available, but the whole idea, it takes away from the premise if you have all of them just available as that. So, haircut goals, we are aiming high today. Yes. So if you haven't been here for that, we actually have we got a sponsor for the month of March. We're at 2 here, but also 20 gifted subs equals one of these, which has already been hit once. So we're actually at the 3rd goal level, which means I have to plan a cooking stream. If we get to 5 total, then Lady Delkery will join me for a cooking stream. If we get to 10 new time subs for Factor, or the gifted subs piece is an accumulation I'm doing from the channel. So as a channel, if people do 20, that then equals 1 of the goal. Anyway, pretty simple when you think about it. But when we hit 10, Lady Delkery will be allowed to do as she wishes with this. And I will talk to her about us obviously doing that on stream. Duh. If we got to 12, Toddler Delkery can join in. So it's supposed to be a difficult goal because it's also supposed to be one that's kind of like, I mean, I'm kind of afraid of if we did hit that, what they would actually do with my hair. Reverse mohawk was one that was stated. Yep. Year 1. That's what I thought, Shay. Well, bro, that's so awesome. Being able to celebrate life, man. I right now have the privilege of being in a season of watching my 2 and working in how to be doing certain pieces of work from home, work while driving and delivering, because sometimes I can do things like DoorDash while I have the boys and stuff, like, but also being able to invest, educate, and being able to teach certain pieces there, begin to test myself in those ways with a 3-year-old and stuff. So yeah, it's been it's kids are such a blessing from the Lord. They really are. They're also tests from the Lord, but they're blessings nonetheless. I tell you, Red, I give you a haircut like a monk. Oh no! I rewatching The Rookie for the 4th time. Cop cutie, cutin' on duty, baby blue booties, go ahead and lock me up. Arrest me, make it sexy. Tell me meth, please, so you can arrest me. Yeah. People who haven't seen The Rookie are completely confused right now. I will say this though, Shay, I don't mean to get too, buddy with somebody who's a big fan of the show, because I have actually never watched the show. I've just watched clips, and I've seen clips on TikTok, and specifically the first season, Cop Cutie, and then that from episode 3 of season 6, I think it was. So I may have just kind of thrown myself out there as a heretic of some sort, but you are my wife. Pause. So, Red, how is Shogun? I came across that yesterday or whatever when I was feeding the baby, feeding a bottle, and I was just like, I'm curious about this. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch anything. I was just looking to see what was available. How is that show? I like period style of shows and stuff. Like Viking, middle age. What? That's what I'm currently in. No, not Middle Earth. Golly. Medieval. Goodness. And so being able to look at stuff like in the same way. I can't say Roman. We always say Roman when we talk about like a period of time. But do you realize how that was over 1,000 years? So when people are like, oh yeah, from the time of the Romans. When? Hopefully the ban is coming soon. What? And about TikTok. Listen, all I can say is that sets such a bad precedent for the handling of businesses. You would think that there'd be something, not to get political here, but you would think that the approach would be about setting up legislation to stop companies from being able to sell data to foreign countries. You know what I mean? To foreign governments and stuff like that. But instead, the way that they're going about things, it makes me think that there's always something else behind what's going on. Don't get me started. The Halo series? Okay. Aha! Shay. This is where it starts. This is where it all starts. It's where it all starts. Get ready, guys. I'm gonna say this. I don't speak in this way very often. I'm always open about what I believe. I'm always open about the truth. But man, if you've never looked into Jesus, if you've never looked into the Bible, now's the time to really definitely start looking at what is that stuff about? What does it say? Why can it be trusted? It's things of that nature, because the way things are looking. The end is near. No. Jesus is coming back. George Orwell's in 84, yeah. Yeah, it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating because you look at like the more specific detail pieces that would be important to focus on being outlawed and being what the legislation is. No, instead we're gonna it's just like ones about any kind of money. You know, you got one side throwing in these 6 things and then they're arguing forever instead of being, guys, let's look at this one thing and let's pass that through, and then let's, like, now we got that accomplished. Okay, sweet, we needed to do that. Now let's look at the next thing. Okay, you have something that you want to try to push, let's talk about it, let's try and figure this out. You know what I mean? No, that would make too much sense. That'd make too much sense. So what I was going to show you guys though is that I can go to channel here and I can create a custom item. So on the viewer attack piece, Blue Trooper, you had said about it'd be great to have like a sniper laser. Like if we found a GIF or like of it like coming up and appearing in one spot or something like that, that would be pretty cool. And it could be a redeemable one. But we can, just like in the way we can decide what emotes and you guys can influence that and you guys get to be a part of that, we can do the same with creating different items that we can throw. That you guys can throw. Here I sit. Anyway, that is a very fun overlay. Not gonna lie. Oh, Shay, it's called Viewer Attack. Viewer Attack right here. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Were you here to see how anybody want to show it off, or should I just click one of them? It says we are at 300 out of 1,000 bits, but I feel like we filled that twice. Let me refresh it. Nope, it says we're at 300 out of 1,000 bits. And so when we hit 1,000 bits, what that means is the... Whoa. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let me see here. So Shay, people can literally, they get a still shot. They're able to click where they want it to throw, and they're able to throw it. And so there's 2 that are available right now as redeemables in the chat. Channel bucks rewards, and then there's a whole litany of them. There's special items, but there's throwable items, individual items, and then there's also special items like the Screaming Marmot. And I gotta go back to this screen to show you. Which will scare the bejesus out of me when I'm doing something. All of a sudden, I'm like staring at a game or something, and all of a sudden I get that. Shay, I forgot that you were a mod, to be honest with you. I really did. It's because I've been so in and out of streaming because of life, man. And so can I get through one sentence without worrying about a tomato being thrown at my face? Thank you very much. In fact, right now I can just take it away from you, my man. Just revoke mod privilege and change you over to a VIP or something. Hush, stalkering. Sneaking in plague, exactly. So let me ask you guys, do we want to play a little bit more? I do feel a lot better than I did at the beginning of stream. Like, I'd be more willing to do a little bit more playthrough. Do you guys think we should try to start the next chapter, or are we just chilling for the next half hour or so? What do you think? We have been playing. Finally, Shay, I was able to get back on Game Pass Ultimate because I had Game Pass Core, and I was able to then combine those into getting Game Pass Ultimate for a period of time. So, with Game Pass Ultimate meant I had access to the game I wanted to play for a while now, A Plague Tale Requiem. Because I think, Shay, you may have been here when I had played the first one on stream. A Plague Tale, was it Innocence? A few years ago. And so we started playing that. stars. Welcome in. I mean, it's not the end of the world if it's lost. I mean, but it is kind of frustrating. You think you were? Yeah, Shay. And so I really enjoyed that game, and I've been wanting to. I hate ticks, yeah. Well, you know what's funny, guys? What is it? Isn't it politics? Many blood-sucking insects, right? Watch you play Apex Predator ranked. Apex Legends, you mean? Should I play some Apex while we chat? I saw one person say chill. Let's make it a poll. What do you guys think? I'm honestly down for whatever now at this point of the night. So here's a question. What's next? Do we chill with chat? Do we chat in Apex? Do we basically it would just be like goof in Apex. Do we do Plague playthrough or other? And if you say other, you better throw something else in chat. I'm gonna throw this on start poll 2 minutes. Throw a vote. Exactly, Red. That's what I thought. Shay's like, Apex. I want the Apex. All right, I'll stop. So, I was just trying to think. Oh, Congress. You know, Congress is actually what you call a large gathering of baboons. Oh, I lied. That is all. That is a. It's a troop, not a Congress. So look at this is funny. Up top here, it says this right here. It's really hard to see. Do not believe the meme claiming a group of baboons is called a Congress. Not only is it wrong, but it also disrespects baboons. That is next level. Oh, that is next level. Oh, I love it. And that's the number one response. That's the number one thing that pops up when you search something about that on Google. That is funny. So what do we got going on in the poll right now? Goof and Apex. Hey, now I will say this. I can boot up some Apex and we'll see what happens with it. Oh wait, that's in the wrong place. I was plugging it into my PC. I need to plug it into my Xbox. I will say this. Just because we hop in to play some Apex, I mean by goof, I mean I'm still chilling with chat tonight. We're still chilling. That's the number one priority right now. But we can do a little bit. Do I actually try to see how long I can survive in oh, look at you, Red, getting all upset because they won the vote. Is this gonna be you? Is this gonna be you? Is this gonna be you when you don't get your way in November 4th? Because we know you're voting for Joe. Oh, baby. Shay. Attaboy. Pressing the right button. Maybe I will keep you around after all. Shay, you're gone. Oh, okay. I gotta... Now, because you guys are doing that, it's making me think about it. I had said, like, numerous times I was going to change that, and I keep forgetting to change it. I forget how to change it. No! Was it this? No. 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 I forget. Shucks. How do I do that? Roles manager. No, that's not it. Guys, I don't even know how to do this thing. I don't even know. Vote for the page. Joe Mama. Wow. Wow, Axis. Liquid VHS. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How'd you find the channel? Guys, I was trying to find how to change that. Man, okay. Maybe I have to shut off the channel points for the tomatoes because they're too easy. Oh my goodness, right in the eye. Liquid, awesome. Well, welcome in. Good to have you. I am very much a glad follower of Jesus Christ. And to anyone who has never heard about him, first of all, I want anybody to know, love that you're here. I always let people know you're welcome to be here whether you believe the same thing as me or not. Still gonna treat you with love, treat you with the respect that I believe that you were created with. I believe you were created with the identity of a unique, unrepeatable, beautiful, and intelligent miracle of God, made in His image, made with a purpose and a plan. You are loved and you have great value. Your value, your identity is not based upon your failures, your successes, what you think about you, what others say about you. It's about who you were created as. And one of the things I love to be able to tell people is simply GOSPEL, which is not 5 letters. I only use one hand, but is God, our sin, paying everyone life. God created us to be with Him. Our sin separated us from Him. Sin cannot be removed by good deeds and good works. Paying the ultimate price, Christ died for us to take the place of the punishment we deserved. And it's a gift that's available to everyone. And it's life that can begin now, not just when we die, but now. That's not from me. I do not claim that as my own. That is from, I originally got that while I was doing youth ministry. I got that from Greg Steer with Dare to Share Ministries. But nothing else has ever been as helpful for me to be able to so simply and succinctly be able to think through in conversation and share the gospel with people. It's so simple. God, our sin, paying everyone life. W, Zach. Let's go. There it is. Dare to Share. Yep. Man, love Greg Steer. Love his heart. Love his ministry. Been to a couple different conferences. Got to see him speak. I forget. There was actually at YPS in Orlando one year. I made a little graphic through Canva on my phone at a conference. I'd taken a picture of him after and put a quote down that he had just said, and it was something about like, I don't know where you are or something like that, but I will find you and I will kill you with the gospel or something like that. Like that just made it sound so terrible, but it was funny is what it was. And so I had done it. Yeah, it's going to be from so long ago. I'm not going to be able to find it. What am I doing? I was pulling up. Oh, yeah, let me pull up Instagram, man. Her. I'm not going to find it. And yet here I am still looking. That's because, there's a part of me that's just like, you might. You might. Because I don't post that much on Instagram. My personal Instagram. Well, Instagram in general, it's not my go-to. Here we go. Run it back. Here we go. Here it is. Like Liam Neeson, I have a particular set of skills. I will find you, and I will gospelize you. That's from Greg Steer. And I took a picture, and then I used Canva to write it as a quote picture And they actually then like reached out to me. And Dare to Share Ministry specifically reached out to me and said, "This is great. Would it be okay if we reposted this on our account?" And I was like, "Heck yeah, definitely." So then they reposted, Dare to Share reposted it. That was fun. And at that time, I had no clue, like, the grasp of understanding of how even social media really truly worked. So it's like, oh wait, I got reposted by Dare to Share Ministries. What? But yeah, so long shot answer. Have you seen Jeff Poland or Poland Band? That's a long shot, man. I have not. I have not. Did I ever tell you my dad's Bible teacher mentor was a millionaire? What? No? He needs to pay his fair share. Oh, man. All right. It's 10:47. Okay, I know you got it was a 2-to-1 vote. Are we actually going to be able to? He was the son of a Tennessee state senator. Oh, wow. Oh, I got you, Zach. No, I haven't. The other one, Zane Black, I've listened to him before, but I've not. I don't recognize Jeff Poland Band. Sorry, man. How did I do it, Gotch? Wait a minute. If I go over here, nope, that wasn't it. I forget. All right. I don't remember what I was going to do. It was something related to the, like, when somebody redeems something, but I don't know how to get to it. And then the other thing was going to be, I don't know. How could you not know? You don't have to apologize. Well, I am sorry, because I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people. And I don't have the gall to know him. I mean, honestly, that's on me. That, for real, that's on me. I mean, I'm even from PA. I'm right next to Ohio, and I don't know that guy from Ohio. The gall. The gull. Anyway. Oh. You mean that. Grammar Nazi in chat. Throw a siren emote in chat. Grammar Nazi in chat. All right. Let me see here. What was I going to do? Yeah, see that? No, I have to fix it. The amount of times that it pops up. Right in my... Stop it. Guys, I'm going to have to, like, mute the tomatoes. Maybe not tonight. We only got a little bit left. Do I... Here's the question. We've been talking. It's 10 of 11. Yeah, we'll play a little Apex. Okay. We'll play a little Apex. Fine. Twist my arm. Break my back. Hit me in the head with a little hacky sack. Exactly, that was a little rhyme action just for you. I can't rap. It's a trap. Hey, that kind of slaps. Oh. Heard it, appreciated it. Well done. Thank you. Somebody grabbed the mop. I told him to stop, but now there's a mess. That one's a flop. What year is this? I'm in here still plugging in controllers. What year is this? I mean, heck, people are like putting on their glasses and being able to see things. Boom, boom, ka, boom, 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 ka, boom, boom, ka, boom, Think my Bills will have an off year with all the players? You know, here's the real thing. I just, there's so much change happening. Here's the unfortunate thing, Red. I could speak a whole lot of different things for the league, but specific to Josh Allen and the Bills, I think they had their shot for 2 to 3 seasons and underwhelmed in the end. I should say underwhelmed as much as got, like, I mean, you had Pat Mahomes and Andy Reid and the defense, and I don't think that the Bills are done, but I think that it'll be a few years before there's actual true relevance. You're still gonna have some great games. You're still gonna have some rough goes for, not rough goes. They're still going to make playoffs different years, right? But I just think for them to actually be a team that's just like, this team is dominant and this team will do what it takes to go win a Super Bowl, I just, unfortunately, I think that they missed it. They missed it. I could say the same for the Dolphins, if you want to go there, Shay. Okay, guys, you can't see this happening, but right now, my, it's fritzing out. Like, my HDMI that's showing me the Xbox on this screen, it's like fritzing out. And I already reset the HDMI port. Counted to 3 seconds that time. Let's see if that did the job. Nope. We might not be playing any games tonight, guys. Okay, that might have done it. See, here's the thing. Here's the deal. And this is probably going to sound a little in line with different media, which I hate. But until I see consistency in winning against the tougher teams in the league, I wouldn't even say that they're in a window. You can't win, and I would say the same exact thing, but flip it around for the Steelers. If you can't win games against the worst teams in the league, you're not in a window. And that's what the Steelers constantly, I mean, they lost to the Cardinals and the Patriots in back-to-back weeks. The two of the bottom teams in the league, and then they still went 10-7 and made the playoffs. So all I'm going to say is this, for looking at it from the Steelers, the fact that the Steelers were able to sign Russell Wilson, which at worst, solid backup. At best, a year or two of some still a little flash that wasn't being used well. I mean, statistically, he still had a great seasons the past 2 seasons. It's just win-loss record wasn't great. Lost his head coach halfway through the first right, through the first season, and then was instantly not counted as the guy by the new coach who comes in the next season. So, like, I think there may still be potential there, but they signed him for $1.2 million. Think about it. 1.2. Yeah, they lost with Mason Rudolph as our quarterback, with TJ Watt on the bench because he was injured. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there was no reason the Steelers should have been in playoffs. And so going into that game, it was just like, if the Steelers pull off this miracle, awesome. But nobody expected it because it was the Bills. So Well, I mean, if you define a window as that, Shay, then it's a glass house for every team in the NFL. Because Houston was supposed to be a 4-win team, and look at what CJ Stroud came in and did. So, I like Mason Rudolph too. I don't think they gave him enough opportunity. I actually think from how he ended this past season that it was wrong of a head coach to just straight up say, no, let me rephrase that. He didn't straight up say, Mike Tomlin didn't straight up say that Kenny Pickett was their starter moving forward. He said that their starter was in the locker room and was on the roster. And at that time, both Mason Rudolph and Kenny Pickett were on the roster. But what we see now is Mason Rudolph is no longer in Pittsburgh. And so we obviously see the truth of that. I think Mason Rudolph wasn't given an opportunity that he should have been given. But, I mean, statistically, he was better than 50% of the league, Zach. So I can't say that I agree with you at all. I think he showed better statistics than Deshaun Watson. Just saying. So, I mean, he was given opportunity in one season. And there were different points. This is the problem. Is the whole, like, he's given plenty of opportunity, this, that, and everything. If you watched it unfold, like as a Steelers fan, I watched it unfold throughout. Mike Tomlin is not the great coach he's painted to be. He's a good coach, don't get me wrong. He's a good leader of men, don't get me wrong. But when you consistently do not bring the team who needs to win a game against sub 500 teams when they're sub 500, and you also consistently have locker room headaches that aren't taken care of, going all the way back. You look at Santonio Holmes, obviously AB, Le'Veon Bell. The most recent, they just traded away Deontay Johnson. It has been argued to be kind of that thing in the locker room. I think George Pickens is an AB, is my idle head case. So I mean, so I think there's highly likely to be potential problems there. But when you have these issues, what masked that? Ben Roethlisberger. When you took Ben out of the equation, and Mike had to go and had to look at what do I do with quarterback? He hasn't done great. And the thing has been this, like Bill Belichick tried to stick with the guy and tried to do something with him. Mike Tomlin blew wind and knocked a guy off of a cliff. Like he just went, oh no, from there, oh no, go over here. Okay, back to Duck Hodges. Okay, back to Mason Rudolph. And so in my opinion, you have got to give a guy an opportunity. Think of Peyton Manning. Threw what, 31 how many interceptions did he throw his rookie season? Horrible rookie season. And now we know the sheriff today. And so I think if Mason would have been given more opportunity. Now there were some other pieces there. Didn't they? I mean, they had Matt Canada, right? They still had Matt Canada as the offensive coordinator. I mean, you can look at Ben's final year. Statistically, he had a solid season. Everybody wants to talk about like, oh, he should have been gone 2 years prior to that and stuff like that. He had a great season, his final season. You know when he had his best moments that final season? When he did not listen to the offensive play calling of Matt Canada. When he was out there calling 2-minute drills and he was not going based up, like boom, it was Ben. Like it was awesome. Now you take that away. You take away a Hall of Fame quarterback, and it's hard for any coach to recover, to be honest with you. But I think he just has mishandled the quarterback situation. 100%. 100%. So Shay, that's where like I'm curious to see how having what's his name, who was the head coach for Atlanta. Before that, he was the OC for Tennessee with Derrick Henry, and obviously in the current scenario, you have Najee and you have Jaylen Warren, and so there is high potential that it might be a good fit. I think finally the fact that they kept hiring from within, they went outside of that this time with the offensive coordinator. with some different position coaches and stuff like that, I think that'll be huge. And the fact that they were able to get that steal of a middle linebacker out of Patrick Queen from the Ravens, that caught me so off guard. That is huge. That has been such a weakness for us since Shazier got hurt. You know what I mean? Like, not having that middle backer. So that's going to be huge. Huge. Arthur Smith, yeah, that's it. So, anyway, guys, I mean, it's already 11:02. I don't think we're actually going to play Apex, which is fine. We were in good conversation. I like chatting. I like chatting, hanging out. That's the whole idea of what we're doing, connecting. But I would. I guess I can kind of see what you're saying about Tomlin and McDaniel, but I don't think they're comparable. Part of that is because time has to be given to McDaniel. So I give that. But and maybe we can come back to that. Where is Cleats off the couch? It's sitting in hiatus because I still have so much there. It's just dude, 2 kids, change of financial income and things of that nature. I just can't do it unless it's something that is to guarantee certain levels of financial income. I can't give the time necessary to it. I have so many ideas for it. I have so many pieces ready to just do some editing to and things like that, but I just can't. 2 kids, change of diapers. Yeah, exactly. You get it. So that's been, yeah. Heck, and you know what? Heck, we will play a little bit of Apex. I keep going back and forth on this. We're going to do this, though. We are going to do some Apex. Just gonna have a little fun. Have a little fun. Oh, what's going on here? Boom. But yeah, so just seeing if I mixed anything. But yeah, Shay, like I still even have some interviews that I did with people, and I still have some people lined up to do interviews with, but like that I could just reach out to and be like, hey, okay, I'm ready to get back to this kind of thing. But I have so many pieces that I want to focus on, and the thing is too, I want to be sure that what I'm spending time focusing on is, 1, building, right? Building things, but 2 is what I'm supposed to be spending my time doing. And so yeah, it's been difficult because I absolutely love and believe that part of what I want to be doing with content is doing live content, interacting with you guys. Not like I love doing the gaming and stuff, that don't get me wrong, but connecting with and meeting people and different things like that. But trying to balance those pieces along with also doing a podcast has just not been. And I will tell you, maybe one thing that could change a lot of this is if I had somebody as my admin assistant, if you will, because part of it is just the administrative pieces of a lot of different stuff within content just wreck me. They just they're exhausting and take me out of it takes so much time for me to do certain things administratively that somebody who is gifted in that would be able to do a lot faster. And if you spend time doing that, you think, okay, I have to input that time because then it comes out better on the backside. But I have found that has not been the case. It has not benefited me. It hasn't. For me to do I did that this year. I spent a month and a half to start the year just focused solely on trying to create productivity methods to set myself up and do stuff like that. And it took so much out of me. It drained me so hard, and it took so much of my time. And I do not feel it was beneficial to me at all, because I don't feel like the way in which I have effectiveness in doing certain things are in no relation to those methods I was really trying to set up. If I had somebody in place to be a partner to me in that, I really think I would be a lot more effective and begin to build more of what I'm aiming to. Red Riot, Miami Hurricane. I love these productivity gurus on YouTube. Yeah, I know, right? Right. I mean, Red Riot, no sympathy necessary to him. He's the one who chooses. He could at any time choose to make wise decisions in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually not really a college guy. I when I grew up, we never watched anything on Saturdays. It was always stuff on Sundays. So I never got really connected. And my main connection, grew up in a Miami Dolphins household. And so my main connection to the which took me to the Canes was the color scheme and stuff as a little kid. And I just stuck with them from there. I had always stuck with them from there. But I chose the Steelers because I came to the realization of what the right choices and good decisions. So, all right, let's play around in this. You guys keep chatting it up, all about it. Despise Clemson, we can shake on that. No, I don't want to do that. Why am I not hearing anything come through? Oh, I think this one is because I need to unmute so I can actually hear. I'm not hearing anything. Doo-da, doo-da. Why am I not hearing you? Do. Okay, maybe it's not meant to. Maybe we're not meant to play tonight because I'm having so many issues. Why am I having an issue with Xbox itself? But that's also like that's something that I've acknowledged too, is like getting people to like approach a specific like means in the same way, um like with the same vision and such. You know, even to take care of small things here and there. There we go. Would change everything. It really would. And so like these past 2 weeks, um getting started with, even having this sponsorship and different gifted subs from anonymous donors, and doing some fun interactive things with bits and stuff like that. What that begins to do is that creates, it doesn't create a consistency, but it creates a foundational next step of like, okay, because we were able to do this, now this next week I'm able to do this, or now this next month I'll be able to spend this much time focused, and it begins to build that. But if I had people in my corner to be able to do stuff with like, hey, cut clips out of these, or things like that, as just one example. Or weekly let's meet, and here's administratively, let's set this up, do this, but also letting you guys, well, they are Pennsylvania people, Red. Pennsylvania people. My mom always told me it was because of Dan Marino and his white pants. So, I mean, jury's still out. Red, jury's still out. I'm just kidding. So, So with that, I had made a choice. I actually looked around at different at teams because I was just like I wanted a team that made more sense to my location and things of that nature. I still have a soft spot. I think Shay, if you remember in our interview that happened on Cleats Off the Couch, if you remember, I did share about how I have a soft spot for the Dolphins, and that's because I grew up in that. It's not that I hate the Dolphins, but I chose the Steelers for myself. I became a Steelers fan. My older sister's a Steelers fan. My older brother became a Patriots fan. My younger sister became an Eagles fan. So it kind of like it was we chose our own paths. Made a choice, make a different choice. uh, so what was I in the middle saying? Oh, I was going to tell you guys something. What was I going to tell you? Yeah, I know, right? He's redeemed me, Zach. That was therapeutic. What was I going to say? I was going to tell you guys something before I jumped into the dolphin family thing. What was it? I don't remember what it was. Well, I'm glad I can be there for you, Zach, in that way. Guys, let's do the Hunt Trios. What is this? Oh, that's the one I tried the other day. I think with Axis, and it wasn't actually as glorious as it sounded. Let's just open up with some team deathmatch, see what happens, get a little shooting in. I haven't played an FPS since. Did I play it last week? I don't remember. And get off my lawn and keep your cleats off my couch. Oh, so funny thing is, like who I claimed as my favorite quarterback as a kid. Um. Oh, whoa. What happened? I like that it just opened me here. Kraber. Let's try it out, guys. I haven't used a Kraber in a hot minute. I feel like I stopped in mid-sentence of something, so I apologize, guys. That's the ADHD kicking in. Did I see somebody down here? I hear somebody shields recharging, but they're on my team because they. What? I thought I saw something there. Whoa, that was nice. Oh, I just missed. Let's reload. Oh, favorite quarterback. Steve Young. Where'd he go? Over here. Gone now. Oh, that would have been sick. 140. Oh, they moved to the left. Oh, she definitely got down and ran. Oh, that's our own guy? I thought they were... Is somebody shooting at me? Right there. It's that person again. Oh, don't do the tomato here. I don't have the Red Riot. Hold on to that. Don't throw it because I don't have that on this scene. Okay. Don't throw the tomatoes, guys, because they're not on this scene. I don't want you to waste them. Hold on to them. Alright, I should probably just go try and fight somebody. Let's see how uninspiring my... Oh my. Where are they at? Are they below or above? That's what I want to know. Is there somebody there? Oh, I hit somebody. Let's go. Guess we'll... No. Yeah, okay. That felt pretty. Pretty? Why did I use that as my celebration? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh. I was going to say somebody's around me. That was a nice shot, and then I couldn't do anything to show any kind of superiority. If I could have hit that next one, too, on that lifeline, that would have been dope. Has this been opened yet? Where are you at, boy? Is that same person? Hi, Chihuahua. Ooh, a dirty 30. Don't mind if I do. That sounded a little too in character there. Shouldn't should back off a little with the Christian tag. Yeah. She was just holding fort up here. All right. Oh, hey. That probably wasn't the smartest play. How do you get up there? There's got to be a way in around back here. All right, let me come around back here. See if there's a way. Oh, that was my teammate. I feel bad now. Man, they have that place nailed down. Does anybody say stuff like that anymore where they add the double Z? Let's go get him. By this point, they're definitely not over here, so... Oh, I'm not on till midnight. I'm only going to play 1 or 2 rounds of this, and... In fact, I might even quit out of this early and go to an actual match instead of deathmatch. Oh, but if you quit out of this, doesn't it like... Whoa. How did she not go down? That was all to the dome. That was all to the dome. All right. Let's just charge somewhere. Oh wait, that's not an open place for me to go through. Whoopsies. Let's go over this way. Boom. Oh, you want to shield at me? I bet that was fun for you, wasn't it? Ah, okay. Tickle me Elmo. Let's get out of here. All right, chat. So while that's loading, what I can do is I can take this viewer attack. I can go to here, and I could... Let me see if I can add it. There you go. We should be live then. Don't like how it still sits on this. All right, oh, control. Ugh. Guys, should I do ranked? I have not touched ranked in this new season. I haven't touched ranked in probably 3 seasons. 2 seasons? 3 seasons. I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a while. Should I go ranked or should I just drop in a solo on a trios? What do we think? What are we feeling, chat? What are we feeling? Wait a minute. So, okay, chat, hear me out on this. I was sure that gifted subs did not count towards the Plus program. Okay? But when I look at my dashboard, it says that I have 27 sub points. 27 subscribers due to gifted subs. 20 gifted subs, but 27 sub points as well. And if that's the case, then I would think that because it's supposed to be 100 sub points for 3 straight months, you get plus, which means I would get a 60-40 split instead of a 50-50 split. I got to look at that because if that's the case, man, then we really should push here through the rest of March. Because if we could hit 100 sub points out of like including gifted subs and stuff, that would be huge. See, to me, if I know it was its own thing for Browns fans and stuff, but here's the thing. I don't feel it was right. For a long time, Raven to come in and be so easily loved on. But then again, the day and age we live in, loyalty doesn't mean anything. Loyalty doesn't mean anything. It's just about the bag or the ring chase. You know? What the heck? And you'll be accepted. Yeah. Yeah, from what I've seen, he is too, and that's like it was always enjoyable to see. Like as a Steelers fan, it was always really enjoyable to see like Ben versus Joe. You know, I hate when people say that. What am I saying? Well, even so, the Ravens versus Steelers when you were having the James Harrison, Troy Polamalu defense versus Joe Flacco, and on the flip side, you had Ben versus the Ray Lewis and Ed Reed defense. Like, oh man, so fun, so fun. All right, we're just gonna drop it at trios. Terrell Suggs, yeah. I mean, there's probably a bunch more we could list, but one of my favorite was the Beard, Brett Keisel. He's actually one of the only professional athletes I have a photograph with, but also a signature from. My wife actually. Oh, I don't know who to be, guys. Who should I be? I'll just let it choose. What? I don't even know how to use Lifeline. Anyway, so I just the Browns with an asterisk. Whatever makes you feel better. As a Browns fan, I guess whatever makes you feel better, buddy. Oh man. Oh, it makes me feel bad. All right, they didn't want to do it, so we're just gonna launch, guys. I'm that guy. You guys don't want to do anything? When you're given the opportunity, guess what? We're just gonna fly, then fry. I thought this was a building. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a gun. Oh no, how do I get in? Why not, right guys? I don't know what to do here. They're probably going to disengage from this. Thanks for the validation. All right, how do we get to him? I can't get up there. Look at that. She was ready to search my box, and there's nothing in it. All right. Here's the question. Let me look at a character before I go in. I might go back to Valk. I used to really enjoy playing Valk. All right. Wait, let me see something. Yes, we're gonna do a gun run. I enjoy gun run, so we're gonna do this and then probably call it a night. So, for those of you who weren't here last night, I got to announce one really cool thing: is that you guys who have been supporters of me, um, who have been a part of different things over the years, you guys have actually helped doing something crazy, which my wife and I actually, I'm not going to show the front side because it shows important information, but right here I hold in my hand something wonderful, which is I hold now the title of my wife and I's car. So even in the midst of a lot of craziness, especially financially over the past few years, my wife and I are now done with that car loan. We own both of our cars full-fledged. So that's a really wonderful thing. All right. Sounds good. Take us there. Let's get messy, she says. All right. Oof, I ran right into a pole. Well, that's why I wasn't going to show the other side, because it just showed, for all you guys know, it could just be the envelope. You won't know. All right. Let's see what we got here. I feel a slight disturbance in the force. Never mind, it was just an Evo Harvester. I feel like I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. That's why I don't have any friends. Wait a minute. Wait, those aren't the lyrics. Is this any good anymore, guys? The Nemesis. I guess I don't need that. Oh, I kept as her. Darn it. Because I didn't change anything. I'm going to keep the evac. I will take you. Oh, you're all the way over there, though, bro. Bruh. Yes, give me the bat. Feel like I should make. Give me that. Is this window open? Let's go. Come on. Come to Papa. Oh my. That's all it gave me was just a bunch of shield bats. I got 5 shield bats now. What the heck? Alright, we're heading that way. Goodness gracious. Call me Dracula, because I have all the bats. That was really bad, I know. But I'm also a dad, so I'm entitled to those kind of jokes. Entitled, I say.
some extra supplies.
I need you. Thank you very much.
Shield battery here.
All right. I feel like I need you on there more so than anything.
Kill leader, eyes out for.
A free dead. Ooh, yay. Oh, and it automatically is filling. Let's go. You know what?
Extended light mag here. Level 2.
Get rid of that. All right. Where are we going? Well, you'll already be dead. That tram kind of scared me, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, is it going all the way through? I thought it was gonna turn. Oh my goodness, more. Why did I even pick them up?
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
Wait.
Got an upgrade, gonna put it to use.
Alright. How do we get to that? Should we move there?
Let's explore
I'm just going for it. Why not? I don't hear anybody. Do I have a phoenix? I think I do. Yeah, well, Scotty can deal with me. Yep.
Here's your birthday present. New kill leader, eyes out for.
Oh yeah, purple. So I can hold even more. Oh my goodness, chat. How many bats are there?
Got a replicator coming down.
Might as well just hold all of them, I guess. I need you.
Extended mag for my energy weapon.
Let me know if anybody sees one. I don't need to pick you up, do I? No, okay. I just want some action. This is so boring. I know I'm not very good, but like, bruh, let me pitter patter. Let's get at her. You know what I mean? Like, goodness. I'm about to just run away from my team and just go see if I can find action. More bats. Or more cells. What happens here?
Hang on,
Seriously?
Captain.
Seriously? The thing is, we're so far away from anybody. All right. Another one. All right. I found something at least. Oh, I saw somebody land.
One in the distance. Doesn't look too scary, so you can come out of hiding. I will get back into coming. Hostile over there. Use your eyes. Enemy landed close by. Toss in a frag. Frag out.
Where is he at?
Thermite out. Thermite finished. Enemy over there.
Oh, wait, where's my team? They're up top there. We're gonna get pinched back over here, guys.
One in the distance. Doesn't look too scary, so you can come out of hiding.
Okay. Oh wait, did they run that way to bring somebody back? Oh, of course I got bamboozled. Alright, I keep switching instead of letting it reload. I gotta stay back. I forgot I'm the healer. Dang it. So I gotta play even more of a reserved kind of rule.
Giving my shields a recharge. Rings nearby. 1 minute till close. Rings closing in 45. It's close. I'm spotted. Getting shot at. Shooting some blocks. Enemy taken down.
Okay, she knocked one. Of course. Of stinking course. Where are they at? Behind you! Why was she looking at me? Oh my goodness. My teammate was staring at me as I was trying to shoot past her and blocked a couple of my shots. Not that my aim was perfect, but anyway. It's always fun for a game or two. Well, with that, there has been a lot that has happened tonight. A bunch of tomatoes thrown at my face. A bunch of bits. New follower. New subs. Prime subs. Hype train. Y'all have been amazing. Guys, to my knowledge right now, looking at the week ahead, that's it for this week. Next week, I hope to be on same time, consistency on Tuesday and Wednesday nights. If I am going to be on at all later in this week, keep an eye, ! socials, or in the Discord. Ninja Stars, yeah, those two. Wife just broke a light cover to one of our ceiling lights. What's she doing? Like, she throws something at the ceiling? Is she watching tape on an old Bills game or something? Okay, all right. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Hope you guys have a great rest of your nights. And hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Enjoy your weekends. Holding a mop in the dark. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Well, that happens, right? We've all done dumber things than that. I can't even say dumb thing because that's not a dumb thing. We've all made bigger accidents than that, no doubt. You guys have a great rest of your night. Happy gaming. Happy living. God bless.